Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a Ben Simmons point guard build. So make sure he's a point guard and we'll move on to the body settings. So Ben Simmons is listed at 6'10" on basketballreference.com, but on 2K you can only make point guards up to 6'9", so that's the height we're going to go with. In terms of the weight, we are going to drop that just a little bit to 201 pounds. That's just to boost some speed and things. And then the wingspan, we know we can't really shoot that well, so what we're going to do is just max it out at 7'7", just to prioritise, that defense and finishing. In terms of body shape, I just like define for most players, and we'll move on to the attributes. Now, like I said, Ben Simmons can't shoot. I think everyone knows, especially by now, that he just won't shoot at all. So we're going to make this a really, two-way slashing type playmaker at 6'9". There's a lot of ways you can make 6'9" point guards and shooting guards. And this is one way, just to make it a pure two-way slashing playmaker, like some of the builds of old 2Ks with pie charts and things. So what we're going to do is we're going to push close shot to 85. So I like 85 close shot just because it gives you that gold fast twitch. Now that is in tier 3, but you will be heavy in finishing, so you'll probably be able to afford that by the time we've finished the finishing layout. But you've got Fearless Finisher Gold, Mashers Gold, you are 6'9", probably coming up against smaller point guards, particularly on the park. So you'll be able to use this badge. Giant Slayer's there as well, in case you come up against any 7'3" players, things like that. Now for driving layup, we are going to get the Ben Simmons package with this, and also the long athlete layup package. It's by far the best one, I believe, in terms of just, your stock layup packages, and probably in the top tier of, signature layup packages as well. So make sure the layup's 88. In terms of driving dunk, we are going to push that to 94. Now, Simmons is not really a scorer, but he's very athletic and he's very tall. So he definitely has an ability to posterize players. He's got a few posted dunks. And because we are not upgrading shooting, we want a good level of finishing. So 94 driving dunk to get the extra badge point, and then 93 to get the gold posterizer, and of course 92 for the elite contact dunks. Now for standing dunk, we're going to push that to 75. So at 75 you get an extra badge point. You'll also unlock some standing dunk animations at 75, and also you'll unlock a few more signature dunk packages as well. Now for post control, he does post up a bit, being 6'10". He can definitely post up little guards, and he does that sometimes. So we're going to push post control to 72, just to have some post moves. You'll get that silver back down punisher, silver drop stepper, post spin apparently getting better use. People are realizing it's quite a decent badge, so that's their gold. But that'll be all for finishing with the 25 badges. Now shooting, we're not going to upgrade anything except for free throw. We are going to push that to a 70. Now he only shoots around 55-ish, 60% from the free throw line, but free throws are quite difficult, I've found, on 2K this year. So we're going to put 70. 70 is not too high, but it's not terribly low either, so you should be able to hit at a decent clip. Now for playmaking, he averages 7.5 plus assists a game, so we're going to push that to 86. So at 86, you just get, floor general gold, DIMER gold, break starters there, Hall of Fame, sorry. Needle threaders there, gold, so really great passing badges. And you'll have a lot of pass styles as well. Now for ball handle, we are going to push that to 87 to get that gold clamp breaker. Now that's in tier 3, but you'll still be able to forward that. You can put that as a core and have points for the other 3 there. And then speed with ball, we're going to push to 75 just to get a lot of those animations unlocked as well, and also the extra badge points. You have the 23 playmaking badges here. So, once you finish your 10 in tier 1 and 2, you'll have 13 left. You'll be able to core clamp breaker, and then maybe you'll want to put silver handles for days and silver killer combos, or you'll get an extra badge point, put unpluckable gold, and have handles for days. If you're not much of a dribbler, you just want to get the ball out of the triple threat and drive, but there's definitely an ability there to mix and match. Then for defense, we know how great of a defender he is. He's been a steals champ, he's been 2-time all defense, and he's only really played 4 seasons, 4 full seasons in the league, and he's already been accomplished as a really great defender. So we're going to push interior defense to 80. You might think that's a bit weird, but on the park this could be very great, particularly on help defense, or if you're against other players that want to slash to the rim, you'll have a really great interior defense to stop that. And you are 6'9" as well. In terms of perimeter defense, we are going to push that to 88, which is the one below the max. Just gets the extra badge point, and also as a 6'9" point guard, clamps is in tier 2, so that's fantastic. You'll get that silver while also being 6'9" with a 7'7" wingspan, so that's really great. Now for steal, he's a steals champ, so we're going to push that to 90 just to get that gold interceptor. You'll also have glove there in tier 1 at silver as well. Block, we're going to push to 75 just to get some good badges, badge points, and also chase down artist gold there. So I do notice a big difference in the tier for chase down artists. You know, going from bronze to silver, there's a big jump, and gold's very good as well. Now in terms of rebounding, you know, he's a triple double threat type of player, so we want to get decent rebounding. I've pushed offensive board to 69 and then defensive rebound to 85 just to unlock that silver rebound chaser and also the 25 defensive badge points. So you've got a lot here on defense. You know, you'll have 15 left over once you use your 10, and you could use them on, you know, pogo stick, rebound chaser, make yourself a really decent interior defender, or you could just use the rest of the 15 and really max out a lot of these tier 1 and tier 2 badges. There's a lot you can do here. Now for physicals, you know, once he gets out in the open court, he's very quick, but unfortunately you don't, you know, have the greatest physicals at 6'9". It tends to take it away. So what we're doing is we're just putting speed to 78 and acceleration to the max, which is 79. So that's still pretty decent for a 6'9" player. I think you'll find that you won't be terribly slow because you'll have the gold quick first step, really high ball handle. So if you know what you're doing, you should be fine. Now for strength, we're just going to leave that at 55. Vertical needs to go to 82 for the contact dunks, so make sure that's 82. And the rest will go on stamina for 90 stamina, and that's the build. So in total we have this 25 finishing, 0 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 25 defensive badges for a total of 73 badges on this pure, you know, two-way playmaking slasher build. That's 6'9" with a max wingspan. You know, I remember a few 2Ks ago when we had the pie charts and the two-way playmaking slashing point guards were the best, arguably the best build in the game. They were really dominant. This is very much like that, except you're 6'9". So you should have a lot of fun with this build. In terms of the takeovers for Ben Simmons, I just chose team ratings boost. He's a playmaker at heart and extreme clamps because he's a fantastic defender as well. But as you can see, you've got shades of Ben Simmons, Penny Hardaway, and Josh Giddey. So 2 Aussie boys there. I'm an Aussie boy as well, so it's great to see 2 of them up there. And of course, Penny Hardaway, we know how fantastic he was as well. But we'll take a look at the badges. In terms of finishing, you know, you've got the 25 here to use. So we could start off with Limitless Takeoff and Masher. They could be great badges because you are 6'9" and you'll probably be coming up against smaller guards. So Masher could be very effective. And then once we get down to tier 3, you know, you can core posterizer once you unlock that. Have fast twitch gold. You know, rise ups there in case you want to trigger more standing dunks. You know, fearless finish is great. I've seen, you know, at the start of 2K it was very good. That could be one you want to look at. You know, slithery finishes there in tier 1, which is awesome. And then you've got, you know, the ability to play in the post as well with those post badges. So you can make a very good interior scorer with this build. Primarily a slasher, but also have the ability to play in the post as well. Now you don't have any badges for shooting, but once you get your +4, if you do create the build, I do recommend maybe thinking about putting 1 in shooting just to get slippery off-ball bronze. It just helps move around on offense. It's really handy when you have it equipped. Now for playmaking, of course, it's Ben Simmons. We want to get DIMER and Floor General Hall of Fame. That's how he plays. He's the floor general out there. And then from here on in, you may just want quick first step as well. We might just push that down just to maximise our badge points. Just to get the 10 there, and then we could go something like Clamp Breaker as a core, handles for days, you know, killer combos, and you've still got 1 left over. You could do something like drop, you know, Floor General down. Maybe, you know, these would be the badges I would look at. These would be the core ones. Maybe you want Unpluckable in there as well, but these would be the core ones for a point guard. Maybe you don't want Floor General, you know, upgrade something else, but definitely these ones for Ben Simmons. Now on defense, you know, we want clamps. That's great to have in tier 2. You know, interceptors there, gold. And with the last one left, You may just want glove. He's really good at poking the ball free. And then from here, you know, got 15 left. Now, you can use these 15 points to core things and choose things in tier 3. But if you're not interested in making an interior defender, someone that can go and help defense and block shots and get rebounds and things, you know, you've got so much here to choose from. You can get glove silver. Menace is there if you're more of a, you know, contact type of defender. That's available to you, but you know, you can get challenger on gold. Pick dodger can go gold. You know, ankle braces is there that you can equip. Off-ball pest is really handy. You know, chase down artist is there. There's so much you can use and choose from with the 25 badge points. That could be a fantastic on-ball defender. All in all, that's the build. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you have a really great day.